Okay, so whether you're applying to residency or whether you're applying to medical school, it's really important. I can't emphasize this. It's really important to understand the CanMEDS roles. And when I applied to residency, I remember like 2016, I was like preparing for interviews and people were telling me about CanMEDS roles. Go and read about the CanMEDS roles. I was like, what is CanMEDS? What are CanMEDS roles? I remember opening the website, reading them again and again and again, and they are lengthy, and they have like a very good description on the website. I think it's the Royal College website. But it's a lot, but they are really simple. I did not really understand what are the CanMEDS roles when I was applying to residency because I was not in the system. I did not understand how the Canadian system works. But once I got into the system and after 3 years of residency, now I understand what do they mean by CanMEDS roles. So let's define what are the CanMEDS roles. Okay, so it's a framework that describe what abilities, what skills that a physician should require or a physician should have to practice medicine in Canada. What type of a skill, what type of attitude, what type of knowledge you need to have as a person or as a physician to be able to practice medicine in Canada. That's it. So it's important to understand those roles when you're applying to medical school. It's important to understand those roles when you're applying to residency. Let's take an example. You are a family doctor or you are a general internal medicine doctor. You are in your office in Canada and you have a patient who was referred to you for uncontrolled diabetes. This is a patient from a foreign country. He does not speak English. He comes with his daughter and his last HbA1c was 9.1%. And the physician who referred this patient to you, or this patient who came with you with this blood work from his country, he's here to establish a care with you. So first, you have to be a scholar, right? You have to understand that an HbA1c of 9.1% or 9% is really high. So you have to understand the evidence, you have to understand the guidelines. So you are a scholar. You talk to the patient, you examine him, but you feel that there are other things that can be done with the medications. And you start advocating for his health, to exercise, to eat healthy, to cut back on starch, and also to try to better control his sugar. So you advocated for the patient, but the patient is from foreign country and he does not really speak English, but his daughter is there with him. So you communicate with the daughter and you make sure that the patient understands what's going on. So here you are a good communicator. And because there is some translation going on, so this patient needs more time, but you respect that and you maintain your professionalism. So you are a professional person. After you see the patient and you talk to him about the HbA1c and lifestyle modification, you also want to refer him to a dietitian and a diabetic nurse educator. So here, you are a collaborator. You are collaborating with other healthcare workers. After referring to the diabetic nurse educator and the dietitian, they get back to you and they send you their notes and they send you what they did, what they are going to do with the patient or what did they do. So now you are taking care of this patient as a team and you are the leader of that team because the team members are communicating with you. So combining all this and being able to take care of this patient makes you a medical expert. So that's the CanMEDS roles in a nutshell. We're going to talk about every role and why it's important to have a story to every role and how each story can apply to 2 or 3 roles at the same time. Okay, let's move on.